Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. Welcome to ME Exclusive Workshop. Quickly, without wasting much time, I'm taking us through on how to draft a button down shirts professionally. So, quickly, let's just go into business. Okay, the measurement we'll be working with a shirt length measurement of 29 inches, the bust of 42, and so on. So whenever you're drafting a shirt, the first thing you always consider is what you're interfacing your fabric. This is mine now. This is the good phrase, interfacing each other. So this place I'll be marking my chalk with the bad face. Now I haven't done this now. Remember I said the first thing you consider first is your length. Working with the length of 29, it will be 29 plus 2 inches for your length. 29 plus 2 will be 31 inch. Now this is 31 inches. After you've marked, you then cut it a little of about 3 inches and you stop there for now. Now having done that, the next thing you consider now is the button region. Mind you, you can fold this button region once or twice, but if you want your work to appear more neat and very classy, you have to fold it twice so that this rough edge will be hidden inside. Now quickly, let's do that. If you don't want to use hemming gum, you are still good to go, or whichever one you want to do. Just ensure you do it neatly. I'll fold the first one, then I'll fold again. Okay, some of you will be wondering how many inch did I use for the second one. Well, you can use either 1 inch or 1 1/4. You're still good to go. You still put hemming gum on this second one. Now, having done this, now you might not necessarily need to sew this button region again. This hemming gum is strong enough to hold it down. Now we've done for this one. Now on the other side, we will repeat the same thing. First fold, half inches in, take it up, replace your hemming gum, try to stick proper. Now on this side now, the folding won't be up to 1 inches. It will be like 1/2, but because this is where the button will sit, so it doesn't need something that big. Carry your hemming gum. Now we are done with our button region, so let's go straight into the remaining bodice measurements. Now our shoulder measurements for this shirt is 18 inches. Now whenever you're drafting a shirt or a slipper, just note that you're always adding 1 inch to your shoulder measurement before you divide. Now I'm working on 18. 18 plus 1 will be 19. 19 divided by 2 will give me 9.5. Mind you, don't mark from this extreme end. Whatever two you're marking now will be from this center region down like this. Now this is my 9.5 from the center. 9.5. Haven't done that. The next thing you consider is your what? Shoulder slants. Go down by 3 inches. It's for a child, you can use 2 inches, but for an adult, 3 inches is perfect. Now from this center region, you connect to your shoulder slant. Having done that, you then remeasure that same 9.5 again on this your new line, because we all know our shoulders are slant and not straight. Now having done this, now This same figure you use here, same thing you apply for your armhole, just that you minus either 1.5 or 2 inches for your shoulder overlap. Now instead of marking 9.5 like this, now you minus either 1.5 or 2 inches, which me I minus 1.5. You can see from this my mark now, and I'll then mark balance of what 9.5 here. Now this for my armhole. Then another thing I'll consider now is my shape line. Mind you, before you measure your shape line, say 1.5 inches minus here, you minus it from the center part of this your line here to get your shape line, which is around 16.5 or 17. Now my bust measurement is 42, like I said earlier. Now 42 divided by 4 will give me what 10.5. Now note, whatever thing you're marking will be from this center part. Now you then mark your 10.5 from the center region. You mark. Now anything you mark here now, same thing you mark at the down region, except for a female outfit, for a female shirt rather, where you have to use the hip measurement on this down region. But for a male, anything you use for this, anything you use on your bust region, same thing applies here. Now you come down here from this place you notch, then you mark your 10.5. Now coming to this shape area now, whatever thing you mark on your bust point, you minus half inch to it to get your shape. Now on this part we got what 10.5. So on our shape line we'll mark what 10 inches. Now we've gotten our marks. Now what's left now is our twin allowance. Now this shirt now is a boutique standard twin I want to do now, so I don't have to add 1 inch, it's just half inch or true. Come here, half inch. Now you then connect the lines together, either making use of a French curve or your straight ruler. Now I've gotten the line. Now this on this note, now you extend this now down here. Now to get your armhole curve, very simple. To get your armhole curve is very simple. Now you come from this point, you measure to this extreme end. Is 9.5 and quarter. Come here and measure 9.5 and quarter. You first connect like this first. The another thing you note now is the center mark of this line. This is 8, which is around 4 inches. Then having done that, now you minus 1 inches backward from that center line. Then you connect like this. It's very simple. Now let's cut. Mind you, this is just the front piece we are drafting. Was to cut the back. Now this is the front piece. You mark your back facing. Now let's cut the back. Now to get the back, very simple, very simple. The major thing here is just for you to get your front piece. After you set the remaining fabric, iron press if you wish. And now you don't necessarily need the 2 front pieces to get your back. You just need just one. Make use of this. Now to get your back piece, after you've iron press left one, then you place this. Mind you, this place that is open now, no longer here. This is where I folded it. And you place this one on it. First thing you first get is your what? Is this same slant you use for the front. You cut it first. You place this and you cut. After that, what's next? Remember initially we minus 1.5 inches from the front. Now whatever thing you minus now from the front, be it 1.5 or 2 inches to get your shoulder overlap. Now after you've gotten this line now, that figure you minus multiplied by 2. Now since I minus 1.5 from my own, it's 1.5 multiplied by 2, which is 3 inches. Now I'll extend this front piece down until I get 3 inches at this upper region. That's how to get your shoulder overlap. Now mind you, now this front piece, now the placing of this back now will be from the center of this button region. You can see where my own is not equal from the center mark, so your measurements won't reduce. Now I haven't done that. Now what's next? Now from this front region you mark 1/2 inch like this and you extend it like this. I haven't done this now. Then you overlap this one now to down your mark. Yes. Now what's next? Now initially our shoulder was 18. We then added 1 inch to it, which is 19. That's 19 divided by 2, 9.5. You then remeasure that 9.5 now on the back. This is it. And after you've gotten that, you then connect it together with the front. And on this side, you just cut exactly where the front stop. And cut here. Now what's next? Let's confirm our length. Remember I said our length, our original length is 29. We'll just need what is there is 31. We'll just need one inch for our folding. So 29 here, our original length, and this is 30. And there will be a slight curve on the side of the shirt. Now to get your curve very easy, you can come here and mark either 2.5 or 3 inches, depending on how deep you want the curve to be. But 2.5 is a moderate curve. Go like this and then cut. That is all for shirt drafting. Now let's get our neck. Very simple. After you've done this, just open it up and you measure 3 inches. Now from where this line is, you come down by half inch, then you go like this, connect it to this place and you cut it out. To get your front, you drop it down, and where it's stopping on the front, you mark, and on this side you come down by 3.5. This neck drafting applies to both senator and shirts. Then you curve the edge. Now remember earlier we use one part of the front to get the back, so you just place this on the other side and and cut out whatever thing you are having on this front piece. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, share, subscribe and follow. Thank you.